Hello everyone and welcome back to another hashtag trending with me, Ali Reza. The issue of Palestine and the Israeli occupation of Palestinian land has always been a matter of debate on social media. The recent escalations in Jerusalem, Al-Quds and the Israeli attacks on Gaza once more brought the topic to the forefront. Hashtag Free Palestine is the trend of the day as people from all walks of life take to the streets in different cities around the world in solidarity with Palestinians and also in condemnation of the Israelis against them.
Free Palestine! Free all Palestinians!
As worldwide rallies are held to denounce the Israeli crimes against the Palestinians, some social media users blame certain Arab countries for failing to play an active part in condemning Israel and also in defending the Palestinian rights. Our first tweet of the day comes from Ali Muhtashim. He wrote, "Why are we not witnessing such demonstrations in Egypt, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Qatar, and the Sultanate of Oman?" Our next tweet comes from Shaz1440. They wrote, "All decent people of all faiths are showing solidarity because the disproportionate and gratuitous violence against civilians is a strain on humanity. Also, killing children in cold blood is always heartbreaking and definitely disproportionate violence." Our next tweet and video come from Press TV. They wrote, "Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar is welcomed warmly by Gazans after he appeared publicly for the resistance victory." Check it out. Standing in front of the enemy with no fear and speaking truth is not an ordinary thing to expect from a child, but the many years of occupation and cruelty have resulted in a generation of Palestinian child heroes who speak politics from day one. Our next tweet comes from Nargis Parvaneh. She wrote, "People who are there on the path of truth and justice are fearless, even without weapons. Notice this Palestinian kid in this video."
We scare you, and all the world is better than you. You are drugs and you are terrorists. So you can't make anything. All the world are with us, not with you. Yes, yes. I will stay there on my land, and you will go. I will stay there. Go. Go from my land now.
You know what? This courageous girl reminded me of Ahad Tamimi, a teenage Palestinian girl who has become globally recognized as an icon of resistance to the Israeli occupation. Here we have a reply to the previous tweet by Safia. She wrote, "This kid has more courage than all of us put together." Not going to argue with that one. Then we have a tweet by Matt Walter who said, "Either humanity is blind or humanity is dead. Israel and its allies are doomed. They have failed the test. Zionist terror all around the globe." The tensions started when Israeli authorities forcefully evicted Palestinian families from their homes to Jerusalem Al-Quds neighborhood of Sheikh Jarrah to replace with settlers, some of them coming from the US. This next tweet by Eye on Palestine reads, "Israeli settler from New York explaining why he stole the house of Palestinian family in Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood." This should be good.
Brooklyn?
No, I'm from New York, from Long Island.
From New York. What right do you have to live here?
The right I have is that the owner of the house wants me to live here, and he wants there to be Jews living in this house, and because I live here, because it's important, and because not too many people want to live here.
Your position here is a political position to keep Palestinians out of it.
Not to keep Palestinians out of it, to keep Jews in it.
And therefore keep the Palestinians who are here out of it.
No, that's not, no. They're not coming back into here. So whether I am here, whether I am not here, whether it's me, whether it's someone else, whether it's among, they're not coming back into this house ever.
All the way from New York to Jerusalem Al-Quds in order to keep Jews in Palestinian homes. So much for a thief. Our final comment of the day comes from Rashil. They wrote, Israeli settlers in the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood. Hashtag save Sheikh Jarrah. Check it out. And that's going to be it for me in today's edition of Hashtag Trending. It's time to get back to the studio now. Until the next edition, take care and bye-bye.